Okay, a couple things I wanted to ask you about. I had an experience this week that got me thinking. Well, let me shut this.
Yeah, let's shut these.
That got me thinking that it was kind of like a what would you do kind of situation.
All right.
So, we all go to lots of sports games and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So, we were at a very exciting game, went into overtime and the whole thing.
Okay.
And the game ended. It was a sudden death overtime. And there was a very, very, very questionable call. Like a call that wasn't made. And it was kind of obvious to everyone who was watching the game that the call wasn't made. But the refs missed it. And they had a conference and... that's what they have to do. They don't see every single thing that happens, but it was very questionable.
Okay.
So then the other team, who the call ended up being in their favor, went on to score and won the game.
Sure.
So, tough loss, right?
Yeah, right.
But if you're the coach and you know that call was missed,
yes,
and you won,
yes,
what do you do?
Well,
I mean, it's obvious to everyone around you. Players, your fans. I mean, I'm not saying this situation, but in that situation, let's just say that happens.
I think that as a coach, you've played so many games that you've been on the other end. So you win some, you lose some. Things go in your favor, things don't go in your favor. You may next time be on the losing end of that call or not call. So I think that in the end, that you won because of that non-call and you got the goal and everybody knows it. And so you say, hey, look, you know what? It was the luck of the draw for us. That's how it happened this time.
Yeah.
And
that's the way the cookie crumbles.
It's the way the cookie crumbles. I mean, it's interesting because, our kids play a lot of sports and stuff. And even times when our team has won, my son comes out of the locker room and he's like, yeah, the coach was like, we got lucky that game that we you should have, we could have done this better. We could have done that better. So even when we won, and it wasn't even for like a bad call. It was just kind of like, you know what, we eked that one out.
Okay.
We should have done this better. So that would be my take. If I was a coach, I would be like, well, sometimes things go, that you can't really control. Right. You could just take advantage,
Right. It's not like an honesty thing. Because I was thinking, like, I consider myself a really honest person. Like, if I see somebody drop money, I'm going to find them and give it to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Right.
But this isn't like a $20 bill on the field. It's
No. And I think they know as coaches, it happens to their disadvantage. So they're like, well, it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So
that's a good question, though. What would you guys do?
Well, I don't know. I don't. Oh, them?
Yeah. Tell us.
Yeah. All right. What would you do? Oh, you're asking me.
Well, wait. What would you do? Would you be like?
I guess I disagreed with you. So I guess I'd just do whatever you would do. That's amazing. So what you said made sense. I wasn't sure until we had this conversation. I was kind of like, gosh, I mean, as a coach, you're not going to be like, hey, team, you know what? We need to turn that one over to the other people. You know what? Let's give it to them this time.
I'm like, I want to change teams.
Yeah, exactly.